Welcome to all of you. Dear students, today we wish to discuss about the success story of Incredible India campaign, which is one of the prominent campaign of Ministry of Tourism. Basically, it is a successful story which is being covered by different part of the world as a case study. Not only the marketing agencies, but National Tourism Board also, they discuss about this success story of the Incredible India campaign. Beside that, several universities and institutions, they have included this case study into the curriculum for giving the clear view about this specific case. I would like to inform you that this entire unit would have so many other related aspects which we will discuss one by one. So when we talk about the Incredible India campaign, that has several parts. In fact, the growth of Indian tourism industry, the dynamics of tourism industry in India, as well as by going through to this, one can analyze the branding and positioning strategies by the Indian government. This will give an understanding the reason behind the success of Incredible India campaign. Dear students, India, as you all are aware, one of the most important nation when we talk about the Asia, and which lured foreign tourists through its hills, rivers, plains, beaches, deltas, desert, many luxury hotels, resorts, picturesque nature sites, and archaeological wealth. India delivered novelty in various categories of tourism, history, adventure, religion, culture, medical, Ayurveda, yoga, and so many things which include the spirituality, meditation, business travel, holiday seekers, beach tourism, etc. The liberalization of Indian economy in 1990s attracted investment in the tourism sector, and of course infrastructure development fostered the international tourist flow to India. But between 2001 and 2, the Indian tourism sector witnessed fall in foreign tourist arrival. And due to this 9/11 incident of US, Afghanistan war, Indo-Pak border tension, Sri Lanka and other neighbor countries, we had the problem, and because of this, the Ministry of Tourism has purposefully launched an Incredible India campaign in 2002. The intention was to building a brand image of India in global tourism industry to increase foreign exchange earning. The tourism industry witnessed positive results of this campaign and now enjoying the fruits of Incredible India campaign. In 2002, global tourism was in a terrible shape due to 9/11 and its aftermath. Most of the tourist destinations were they were facing a lot of problem. It was against the gloomy backdrop that Indian Tourism Ministry launched this ambitious plan. The objective was larger than merely providing a boost. It was a change to the global image of India as a tourist destination. The ministry was tasked to first develop a unique brand identity and then to communicate that identity and positioning effectively to the target audience of global travelers. For the first time ever, modern marketing principles as conveyed by the management guru like Philip Kotler and David Akbar were applied to branding the nation. The author, the then Joint Secretary in the Ministry of Tourism, was a key player of the Incredible India campaign. His name is Amitabh Kant, and Amitabh Kant had done the miracle. As such, he had the past experience to promote Kerala as a God's own country, and he has written a book on Incredible India campaign, which become very prominent among the tourism practitioners. In fact, the evaluation of Incredible India incorporated an accelerated learning curve for all involved parties, stakeholders. It was not just a problem of scale. One reason why India lacked a coherent brand was its multifaceted, multi-destinational nature that makes it difficult to sell under a single positioning. Another reason was the disconnect between the mindset of bureaucrats and the commercial player in the tourism sector. The gap had to be bridged to tap into the marketing skills and knowledge base of the private sector, which was indispensable to Incredible India. The campaign was demonstrably successful, apart from raising global visibility through a carefully mapped campaign that made innovative use of many new channels. It reversed the trend and generated more arrival. In 2002, 2.4 million foreigners came to India. By 2008, that number had risen 5.4 million. And similarly, when we compare 8 onwards, even after 2010, 2015, and today also we have witnessed it, all the credit goes to the Incredible India campaign of Ministry of Tourism. So when we talk about the Incredible India campaign 2.0, it has given a sea change when we talk about the tourism scenario. Mr. Amitabh Kant also makes extrapolations about the future of tourism in general, apart from focusing on specific growth areas such as health tourism. The text is interpreted with photos, graphs, charts. The textual style is informal rather than the triggered memo driven, normally served up by bureaucrats. Despite presenting an uncritical and upbeat picture that glosses over rough terrain, the book has self-life. Incredible India started off as a marketing campaign in 2002 by the Government of India to boost tourism in the country and project India as credible tourist destination. The incredible diversity that exists in India, be it the people, customs, topography, trade, and other related issues, the slogan Incredible India. But if only a marketing campaign could bring tourists to a country, then all countries would invest heavily in marketing rather than making the country tourist friendly. Dear friends, when you analyze all these things, then you would realize that what are the different areas from where we are getting the tourist. When we talk about the advantage India, the biggest advantage India has from the perspective of tourism is the diversity. Very few countries in the world have the fusion of the traditional and modern tourism product. The historical and the contemporary, the mountains and the seas, the desert and the forest, and of course the different religion and the communities. Yet India received only 2.4 million approx foreign tourists in 2000. By contrast, Switzerland receiving to closes 6 million tourists and Spain more than 13 million. To check this gross imbalance and exploit the untapped potential of India as a destination for international tourists, the government launched the Incredible India campaign and formulated the National Tourism Policy. It was in 2002. The campaign marked the first concrete effort by the Government of India to tap into the vast tourism potential of the country. The government hired professionals and engaged the service of a professional agency to formulate an integrated communication strategy aimed to promoting India as the preferred destination for the international travelers. The campaign highlighted various facets of Indian culture and history such as yoga, spirituality, festivals, monuments, of course, the different monuments including the Taj Mahal, etc. The campaign proved to be successful, leading to 16% increase to the tourist traffic in its first year. The arrival of foreign tourists to India increased from 2.38 million to 7.7 million in 2014. Yet the campaign did not show the desired result, as by the end of 2007 or 8, India's share in the tourism was very negligent, 0.52%. China, on the other hand, became the fourth most visited country as of 2015, with 56.9 million international tourists flocking the country. Things are, however, changing. In 2016, the number of foreign tourist arrival in India stood at 8.80 million, registering a 9.7% annual growth rate over last year. India accounts for 1.18% of international tourist arrival in the world and ranks 25th in the world. The success of any advertisement campaign lies in the effectiveness of the brand. In this case, the brand is India itself. Any strategy to promote the country will only be successful if the country provides what the international visitor seeks, namely a safe and unique experience without much hassle. Another aspect that the government needs to work when we critically analyze this Incredible India campaign, that developing infrastructure to meet the demand of the growing tourism. Tourism could contribute significantly to the country's GDP and create millions of jobs. If the government gets the act together, India has everything that the tourist would love to experience. The government need to ensure safety, build decent infrastructure, remove bottlenecks and provide a hassle-free experience so that the tourists carry a good impression of India in their hearts. Of course, government is moving into the right direction, though a lot of needs to be done on the ground level to make India tourist friendly. The government is moving in the right direction by recognizing the limitations potential of tourism in the first place. The Ministry of Tourism has launched the Incredible 2.0 campaign during the year 2017-18 to promote various destinations and areas such as spiritual, medical, wellness, with a special budget for these circuits. For Incredible India to be creditable, the country needs to change the on-ground perception of tourists and improve the infrastructure. Only then it can mount a successful advertising campaign. Incredible India campaign, so far as promotion and publicity is concerned, in the domestic campaigning also, just last year 2018, different TV campaigns were released in the Doordarshan and private channels. A special emphasis was there on the Northeast region and the state of J&K. New TV campaign were launched on the different thematic issue like Swachhata on tourist sites, UK, Statue of Unity. Of course, social media become an important tool. Digital outdoor campaign were launched, and of course Swachhata, Swachh Bharat, Swachh Paratan, a very prominent promotional scheme has been launched by the Ministry of Tourism. Cinema houses to promote niche tourism product, radio, SMS campaign, Do You Know campaign, Musafir Hai Yaro, all these have been added for uplifting the image of Incredible India campaign 2.0. That's what actually I am just trying to convey you, that promotional films on different Yogi of the Rock Trek, wellness, luxury, Maharani of Marathon, cuisine, the Masala Merchant, wildlife. So different new programs have been launched on CNN, BBC and different channels. Similarly, in collaboration with BBC, new promotional movies, short films, TV commercials were developed in a very professional manner. So specific campaign and specific schemes were launched like India for Everyone in 2018, as well as the specific places called Prashad scheme was launched, and the Red Fort, Qutub Minar, Badrinath, Kedarnath, Gangotri, Goa Church, convents of Old Goa, Ahmedabad Heritage City, Sanchi, Bhimbetka, Elephanta Caves, Somnath Temple, Konark, all they were included with a specific purpose, and Discovery Channel has made a special promotional video and short film on that. Niche area also have been taken care by the Ministry of Tourism like yoga, wellness, wildlife, luxury, cuisine, all these are, and of course the Land of Buddha have been aired globally and collectively registering around 190 million views on social media. So Ministry of Tourism has made several promotional strategy and campaign for the success of Incredible India campaign, not only within the country but outside also through their overseas offices. Because of Ministry of Tourism special efforts, the Ministry of Tourism has actively participated at the international platforms, be it is travel fairs, exhibitions, events, seminars, and they had the synergistic efforts they have made with the collaboration of IATO, TAI and Federation of Tour Operators. All of them have been added for these promotional aspects. There are some people, those have some argument against Incredible India campaign also, and they say that only campaign cannot do anything. Of course, this is the right thing. At the ground level, things are not improving like infrastructure, road connectivity, cleanliness. It would be difficult to maintain the expectation from Incredible India campaign 2.0. So, rural tourism, heritage, revival of tradition, all these are the area, those have to be given the specific emphasis, including the pro-poor tourism. When we talk about the Incredible India campaign, Taj Mahal become one of the prominent historical image when we talk about the ad campaign, depict the Taj with a clean blue Yamuna river following nearby. But the reality is that Yamuna is polluted and dirty and does not look as depicted in this picture. So, Incredible India campaign, the perception is different, expectation is different, but while their tourists encounter with those real things, then dissatisfaction level rise. So, this has to be checked upon properly. When we talk about the impact of the campaign, foreign tourist arrival in 2018, we have witnessed that 93, I think almost more than 94 million tourists with a growth of 5.6% have been witnessed by India. 2017 was a remarkable year, and first time in the history the growth rate has gone to the 14% when we compare 2016-17. So all this reflects that Incredible India campaign was really a successful campaign. When we talk about the NRIs that also have gone upward, annual basis there were 5.5 million arrival of NRI in India was there during 2017, which is a remarkable number. A very interesting thing which I wish to share with you, international tourist arrival, which is generally called ITAS, in concords with the UN WTO. International tourist arrival include both foreign tourist arrival and arrival of NRIs. So, in the year 2017, there were 15.54 million international tourist arrivals were there in India, which include, of course, the NRIs also. In the past, NRIs were not added, though the global practice is that NRI is also the part of the international tourist arrival. And once it was added, that has given the pink picture of the foreign tourist arrival to the India. When we talk about the impact of Incredible India campaign, dear students, we need not to forget the foreign exchange earning, and that has shown a growth of 19.1% in US dollar term against a modest growth of 7.5% worldwide during 2017. So global worldwide growth rate was 7.5, whereas India have witnessed 19.1. India received US dollar 27.31 billion during 2017 as foreign exchange earning through tourism, and the same in rupee term was 177,874 crore with a growth of 15.4%. During January, November in 2018, this foreign exchange earning was again uprooted to 1,75,423 crore with a growth of 10.7% over the corresponding period of previous year. So it also shows that because of this Incredible India 2.0 campaign, the foreign exchange earning has been risen. So if you compare critically 2014, 15, 16, 17, 18, the number of FTAs, foreign tourist arrival, has moved up. Percentage of change from the previous year, in 2017, it has gone to the 14%. Of course, when we talk about the other aspects like foreign exchange earning, 2017 has shown the highest earning 27.310 billion US dollar. That was a 19.1% change on the previous year. So all these things they are witnessing, these are the evidences which shows that Incredible India campaign was a success story. So when we talk about this Incredible India campaign, if we critically examine this Incredible India campaign, it is not only the marketing, it is the product. It is the product means the attraction, accessibilities and amenities. Unless there is a synergy in between attraction, accessibility and amenity, any campaign cannot give the desired result. And this is what we are witnessing Incredible India campaign also, when we critically examine the strength and weaknesses. When we talk about the North India, especially Upper North, J&K, we are promoting J&K, but at the same time, there are some man-made problems are there. We may call it as a terrorism, or we may call it as the insurgency or instability. Whereas when we talk about the Himachal, product is wonderful, but unfortunately because of the natural calamities, Uttarakhand and Himachal has witnessed those problems. Similarly, when we talk about the eastern part of the country, be it is Orissa or be it is Bengal, we have a Sundarban, but at the same time accessibility is a big problem and infrastructure is a big problem. When we come to the northern India, UP, Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan, those are called the heart of the country. Of course, Rajasthan is doing wonderful, but again MP and UP, they have to work. When we go to the south, of course, the Gujarat has come with the new tourism products. Statue of Unity is a wonderful example that how this Incredible India campaign is adding new product also, so the tourist arrival is maybe moving ahead. It is not only the domestic tourists, those are important, but at the same time international tourists are also very important. When we talk about the down south, religion and pilgrimage and spiritual tourism is very important when we talk about the Tirupati temple or when we talk about the other temples maybe in Madurai or Rameshwaram. So in the south, slowly things are better. So when we talk about this incredible aspect, right from hill and mountains in the northern India to the rich coastal line in Gujarat, South India, the entire Kerala to Goa, that has given the U-turn to the Incredible India campaign. But at the same time, one of the important things which we are analyzing today is the political will is there. Honorable Prime Minister, wherever he is going, he always discuss about the tourism and its potential when we talk about the job, when we talk about the economic growth. So he is discussing all these things, and now state governments are also realizing. The budget provision is also increasing. Of course, in the last few years, we have witnessed because of demonetization, because of certain other things, we have witnessed that Incredible India campaign's outcome pace is slowly moving, and that require work at the ground level. It is not only the attraction, accessibility, amenities, but at the same time human resource development is also very important. Ministry of Tourism is making the efforts. They have the National Council for Hotel Management and Catering Technology, which is concerned with the hospitality education, and IITTM, Indian Institute of Tourism and Travel Management. Ministry has come forward and started new centers of IITTM, even the training camps in Bodh Gaya and Shillong to cater the northeastern region. So this is the amalgamation of all those related aspects, which may include infrastructure development, funding, projects, marketing, human resource development. So as an overall, when we talk about Incredible India campaign, what we have observed that Government of India with a positive mindset is moving ahead for Incredible India campaign. So I am sure the upcoming results will be very useful for India so far as Incredible India campaign is concerned. Dear friends, students, I wish to sum up the entire discussion that Incredible India campaign is an excellent case study in the marketing of destinations. The outcome of this campaign is quite useful for India from both the points when we talk about the foreign tourist arrival and foreign exchange earning. But at the same time, domestic level also, people have witnessed sea change when we talk about the infrastructure development. Prime Minister himself has pleaded about the Swachhata Abhiyan, and Swachh Bharat, Swachh Paryatan, it would have definitely the positive impact on Incredible India campaign. Of course, continuing research is required to make this campaign more fruitful for diverse product range of Indian tourism. I am sure the sincere effort of Ministry of Tourism, Government of India would change the sky and the perception of people about Incredible India. Once again, thank you for your patience hearing. Incredible India campaign and the SWOT analysis, which is very important. We have to critically examine the Incredible India campaign from 4 points. One is the strength. Strength, when we talk about the Incredible India campaign, India is really incredible. At one way, we are under the Fortune 500 companies. There are so many companies from India, they are enlisted there. When we talk about the strength, the growth rate, economic growth rate is moving ahead. When we talk about the strength, tourism products, as we have already discussed, of diverse nature. So these are the strength. But when we talk about the weaknesses, what we have observed of the Incredible India campaign, the effective implementation is not there. So the desired results are not up to the mark. Opportunities. high time when we talk about the Southeast Asia, or when we talk about the South Asia, or when we talk about the Asia, UN, WTO and WTTC, they have made the prediction, which is being now clear, that China and India will lead the global tourism, or the future tourism would be driven from Asia, especially India and China. So this is an opportunity when, keeping this projection in mind, Incredible India campaign can make better things. They can borrow certain things from Bhutan, Happiness Index, Sri Lanka, how this small country revived after 3 decades of continuous terrorism problem. So these are certain opportunities which can be encased by India. And when we talk about the SWOT analysis, S for strength, W for weakness, O for opportunities and threats. Of course, India is passing through a different, when we talk about the phase. Presently, there is a lot of disturbance in between India and its neighbor Pakistan. And there are certain genuine reasons also. So I am not sure how the government of India is meeting out with this threat. And not only this, there are some other countries from Asia, especially Malaysia, which is competing India. So we have to very carefully manage these threats, especially from disaster, from crisis, from terrorism and so on. International diplomacy is also very important. So I am sure this SWOT analysis of Incredible India campaign will give the boost for the success story of Incredible India campaign when we talk about India.